So today's practice is the number 4, the last in a series that I've been recording, and they've been kind of building on one another. So the first session was about establishing the body as our container, and the second session was about using light to heal or mend that container. The third session was about maybe digging a little bit deeper into what's still unmended and using love and compassion to hold space for that. And then building on that yet again today is now returning to what we worked with last week or what might be unmended today, and then connecting to other people through that sameness in a practice of giving and taking. So we'll start with doing a little bit of movement. If you want to stand with me, bringing the feet comfortably apart with the knees bent, and we'll just do some twists. So rotating back and forth, bending your knees as you go. The pace and the intensity that you do is really up to you. Just work through your own range of motion. Just a couple more times. Back to the middle. And establishing a firm base, so making sure you feel stable on the feet. Keeping the knees bent. Inhale, circle the arms back and around. Look all the way up and bring it down to the floor again, keeping the knees bent to protect the low back. Roll up the spine. Running your hands up the back of the legs, give a little pat to your low back, your kidney area, and then bending the knees, come back down towards the floor. Rolling up one more time, hands run up the front of the legs, a big shoulder roll at the top to complete. So this is a Qigong practice for the water element in the body. So we inhale, get big arm circles, exhale down towards the floor. Inhale, run the hands up the back of the legs as you roll up the spine. Little pat to the low back. Exhale, going back down. Inhale, up the front of the legs. Big shoulder roll. And an exhale to finish it off. One more time. We inhale. Exhale. Inhale to come up. Exhale to go down. Inhale one more time up, and exhale to complete. And then let's bring the arms overhead. Wrists relax, elbows relax, bending the knees, just bouncing a little bit here for this myofascial tissue. A couple of deep breaths. One more. Let the arms lower down as you continue to bounce. And then anything else you might need to do with your body before you come to a seated position. If you'd like to be down on the ground, the invitation is there. If you do that, recommend that the knees stay bent and maybe the eyes open, like so. Or you can find a symmetrical shape of your body seated. If you're in a chair, try and bring the ankles under the knees. And sit towards the edge of your chair so that you're, or either at the edge or all the way back so that your back is flat. So we moved, let's do a little breath work. This is really just connecting our breath with our imagination. So imagine or sense in the body that you are inhaling at the pelvic floor and exhaling at the forehead. Inhale the pelvic floor. And exhale at the forehead. One more time, inhale at the pelvic floor. Exhale at the forehead. Now sense or imagine a line of light, perhaps, between the pelvic floor and the space behind the forehead. It's continuous, this line. Inhale into that line, that central channel. And exhale all the way out to the edge of your body in all directions. Inhale the attention back into the central line. And again, exhale out to the edge of your body in all directions. One more time, we inhale into the center. And exhale out to the edges. Holding the attention at the outline of the body. Inhale at the edge here. And exhale the attention back to that central line, the pelvis, the space behind the forehead. Inhale the attention back out to the edges of the body. And exhale again to the center. And one more time, inhale out to the edges. And exhale to center. Taking a moment to really invite the mind to be where the body is. Just notice what you notice in the body as far as sensations go. Reestablishing yourself in the body as the container. You might find some sensations to be more pleasant than others. See if you can invite them all in without judgment. And notice which ones are calling your attention most. Which sensations are garnishing the greatest amount of your attention. Just notice that. Let's pretend that whatever has your attention, whatever this discomfort is in the body, let's pretend it's something that needs mending, whether it's mental, emotional, physical, or otherwise. You don't even have to know what that is. You can simply just call it discomfort, pain, or maybe it's something else that you've identified already. And like we did last week, just holding that with great care and compassion, giving it the space to be as it is without judgment or critique. A little give and take with this discomfort here. Inhale that, whatever the discomfort is. If you've labeled it something, if you're calling it something, that's okay. You can inhale that. And exhale its opposite. So if it's discomfort, you would exhale comfort. Inhale the discomfort, hold it, again like you would a sleeping baby, with great care, without judgment. And then when it's time, letting it go with comfort on the exhale. Continue playing around with this and just notice what happens to that sensation, that discomfort as you do the practice. Inhaling discomfort and exhaling comfort. And calling into this circle of care another person that you know is also experiencing this comfort. Calling them into your attention, imagining them, seeing them in your mind, connecting to them through your shared discomfort. And inhale the discomfort of both of you, you and this other. Again, holding it, giving it space, allowing it to be. And then when it's time, notice if it's changed at all and exhale out comfort. Well, as you continue with this, just recognizing it's not just you anymore, it's another person, another being that you know that's also experiencing discomfort. After you inhale and you hold that discomfort, notice what happens to the texture of it, the sensation of it. Just through being willing to hold it. And exhale that comfort back out, sending it to yourself and this other being. Try to make it as effortless as possible. And now the invitation is to widen the circle to yet another being, maybe this time someone that you're not immediately aware of, a stranger, an unknown, that's also probably experiencing discomfort in some way. And inhaling the discomfort of all three of you. I like to imagine that it's being held in my heart region. Held by unconditional love. And then exhaling out comfort to all three of you. If the mind wanders, that's okay. Just notice that too and bring it back. Inhaling discomfort from the two others and yourself. Holding it with great care and compassion. And exhaling comfort. And the final invitation is to widen the circle in all directions. As big as you feel is your capacity in this moment. So the discomfort to the south of you, the discomfort to the north of you, the discomfort to the east of you, the discomfort to the west of you, discomfort above you, the discomfort below you. Again, to your capacity, inviting that discomfort in, along with your own and the two others you've identified. On the inhale, holding that discomfort again with great care and compassion. And then exhaling discomfort out in all these directions, including yourself. Just a few more breaths. Notice what you notice. What's it like to connect to humanity through this shared identity? Inhaling discomfort and exhaling comfort. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityoma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. May we be led from ignorance to wisdom, from darkness to light, from limitation to liberation. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you for practicing with me. I'm going to turn the recording off.